Good morning. Name's Ken Lemoine. I'm the executive director for this show that we're holding on today. It was called the Bay State Motor Festival. This is an example of one of the cars that was made in Massachusetts. The drivetrain was made here in New England, and the body was made by Farnham and Nelson. It was made in Brookline, Massachusetts. So many of these vehicles, like this Maxim fire truck, also made in Massachusetts. The cars that are behind us, some of them on the side field were made here in Framingham. And of the 7 million cars that were made here in Massachusetts, 4.7 million of them were made here in Framingham. This particular car, I believe, is 20 feet long and nearly 7 feet high. It is typical of what the landed gentry would be driving that lived in the Brookline area in that time frame. So the genesis of the Bay State Motor Festival is about 2.5 years ago. I was constantly asked about the restoration of the car that I have called the Bay State. It's sitting out in the front of the display area here at the festival. Last year, we did a lecture on the automotive history of Framingham, and this year we took it this natural step forward and added to that lecture the physical vehicles that are here built in Framingham. As I started to do the research a year ago, people kept telling me that you really should include those other cars that were made in Massachusetts. So what we see here today, the Farnham and Nelson bodied locomobile that was built in Brookline, the Knox cars that we just saw that are built in Springfield, the Indian motorcycles also built in the Springfield area, the Bay State obviously built in Framingham, trying to think of the other cars that are here. There's so many of them. So,
how long did it take you?
The Stanley steamers that were made here in Watertown, Newton, Waltham, the Metz cars, the Orients that were here, all of these different vehicles were all made here in Massachusetts. So we were the epicenter of automobile production, from 1893 up through the early 20s. We were the center of automotive manufacturing, and Massachusetts was where the genesis of the automobile in America was created in 1893. So that's a part of the story that we're telling today with these vehicles.